Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. So in this video I will discuss with you what is novel. So basically it is the history of novel. E.M. Forster in aspects of the novel city is the definition of a Frenchman named Abel Charvelia, a fiction in a pose of a certain extent, and adds that he defined extent as over 5,000, 50,000 words. The novel, however, arises from the desire to depict an interpreted human character. The reader of a novel is both entertained and added in a deeper perception of life problems. And the other is the word novel, which was not even used until the end of the 18th century, is an English transliteration of the Italian word novella, used to describe a short, compact, broadly realistic tale popular during the medieval period. And the novel deals with the human characters in a social situations, men as a social being, and the novel places more emphasis on a character, especially on well-rounded character, than on plot. Okay, so this is the history of the novel. So this is the scale. In the beginning, the ancestors of the novel were Elizabethan prose fiction and a French romance, which were long narrative about contemporary character who behaved nobly. The novel came into popular awareness towards the end of the 1700s as due to growing middle class with more leisure time to read and money to buy books. Public interest in the human character led to the popularity of autobiography, biography, journals, diaries, and memories. So the early English novel concerned themselves with a complex middle class character struggling with their morality and circumstances. Pamela, a series of fictional letters written in 1741 by Samuel Richardson, is considered the first real English novel. Other early novelists, including Daniel Defoe, who wrote Robinson Crusoe 1790 and Moll Flandria 1722, although his character were not fully released enough to be considered full-fledged novel. So, continuation English novel. Jane Austen is the author of a Pride and Prejudice in 1812 and Am in 1860, considered the best early English novel of manners. So the novel in the 19th century, the first half of the 19th century was influenced by the romantic theme of the previous era. The focus was now on nature and imagination rather than the intellect and emotion. Gothic is a strain of a romantic novel with its emphasis on the supernatural. Famous romantic novels included Jane Eyre 1847 by Bertolt Brecht, the prototype of a many succeeded novel about governess and mystery men, and Wuthering Heights 1847, a Gothic romance by Emilia Bronte, the Secretary Letter 1850, and The House of a Seven Gables 1851, Gothic romance tales by Nathaniel Hawthorne and about 13. So this is all about the history of the novel. So here is the Victorian novel. The novel became established as a dominated literary form during the reign of Queen Victoria of England 1837 to 1901, and the realism and naturalism is also in the history of the novel. The rise of industrial in the 19th century participated as trend towards writing the dipstick realism. So, modern novel is the 20th century is divided into two phases of literature, and modern literature 1900 to 1945. So, this is all about the history of the novel, which I will discuss with you. Thank you so much. I hope you like my video.